Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day this video. Okay, I just got in the new Iceriver AE0. Okay, I'm recording this video pretty much at midnight. I just received it and I'm getting this video out for you guys pretty much the next day or the next morning. So I'm just gonna unbox this, and throughout this video we're just gonna see how this thing performs. As well, I do want to give my thoughts regarding ALEO mining, and I'm gonna start like a new segment in all of my ASIC videos now. It's gonna be called the Red Panda ASIC score, or the Red Panda risk assessment score. So what I mean by that is I'm just gonna talk about all the different risks involved in buying one of these things out of like 100. 100 being like the most highest risk possible, meaning like I wouldn't buy it, and then the score 0 would be obviously no risk and obviously a good buy. But I'll be real, I think I'm gonna score this between 80 to 100. So watch the video till the very end. Alright, so thank you to Iceriver and also heliumdeploy.com for sending me the AE0 here to showcase to you guys physically. So let's just unbox this here, and as I unbox it, I'll just talk about the specs of this thing. So this is an ASIC to mine ALEO, and the hash rate that it can do is around 60 megahash at about 100 watts. So very similar to something like these, KS0s, for Caspa mining, a different algorithm of course, but this is for ALEO. But anyways, let's go through. Oh, look at this. Iceriver has a server user manual now. Wow, look at this. This is new. I don't recall ever receiving a manual like this from Iceriver. Looks like they have it in Chinese, and basically, yeah, Chinese and English. And is this German? I'm not quite sure. So that's pretty cool. They got a user manual now. All right, let's take a look inside, and this is very similar to like those Iceriver KS0 Pros. As you guys can see inside the box here, look at that. Did not come with a power supply, of course. That's great, but that's okay. I have a bunch of Iceriver KS0 Pro power supplies, 120 watt laptop bricks that I can use for this thing. Okay, first impression. Okay, there you guys go. This is basically, yeah, this looks like a KS0 Ultra, KS0 Pro. Very similar looking shell from Iceriver here. Okay, mine's a bit scratched up here, so I'm assuming mine was maybe a test unit. I did get I guess one of the first batches, so that kind of makes sense. Okay, so there's the Ethernet, there's the barrel plug, 2.5 mil barrel plug connector, and I'm assuming, is this for Wi-Fi? Oh, look at that. We got Wi-Fi on these things now. Though I did not get an antenna for this thing, so we'll see if the Wi-Fi actually shows up in the web GUI on this thing. And there is a USB port as well. You can plug in an external fan or an external USB powered to Ethernet to Wi-Fi bridge, which could connect to Wi-Fi if, but this looks like it has Wi-Fi, but we'll test that out. Okay, I took a power supply from one of my Iceriver AL0s that I had off. This is a 120 watt laptop brick, so in theory, this should power the AE0. Okay, so I'm gonna plug that in. Let's do it, and we're gonna see the exact power consumption at the wall once we get this thing mining and joined to a mining pool of my choice. And then I'm gonna plug in the Ethernet because we're gonna need to get into the web GUI first. All right, so okay, let's see. Oh, looks like it turned on already. Okay, so we got indicator lights on the network there. I don't see any other light. There's a light on this side here. Okay, so it's obviously just turning on. Two fans at the bottom, I feel, that's blowing into it. Okay, all right, let's go into the computer and let's see what the web GUI looks like. Okay, we are in the computer. So I'm just using Advanced IP Scanner to get the IP of my local network here. So it's got a host name of Iceriver, and the IP for me is .126. So I put that in the browser, and it comes up with the typical Iceriver login page, and I'm assuming this password is going to be 1 through 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Log in, and it says password user error. Okay, so maybe it's 8, 1 through 8. Okay, 1 through 8, not 1 through 9. My mistake. Okay, now looks like it's already mining to Whale Pool by the looks of it. And good segue into comment down below if you guys want 24-hour hash rate from this AE0 just give me your thoughts about ALEO mining and about this AE0, and that's it. I'll choose the winner after 24 hours. Get your comments in, and you guys will get hash rate from this thing. Let's do more than a day. Let's do like a couple days, 3 days or something. Yeah, I think currently this thing is making like $9 a day or something. So we'll see if that lasts. Okay, we'll talk about the risks and stuff involved for anyone that's interested in buying one of these things. Okay, a lot of risks involved. Okay. All right, let's just finish up with the web GUI here. So very typical Iceriver web GUI here, okay? It's got the pool address here, wallet worker, password, fan speed, configuration, normal, sleep mode. So there's no like low power mode or anything. I mean, it's already 60 mega hash at 100 watts. At the wall, for me, I'm actually at, yeah, we're at 99 watts at the wall right now. So it is, looks like it is mining, not at 60, but it's obviously just ramping up. User settings, password change, there's a firmware upgrade portion. There's a miner log. Ah, this is nice. Okay, good for Iceriver finally showing up some miner log stuff here. Okay, now there's the Wi-Fi setting. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so now looks like we can actually connect to my Wi-Fi now, and it has that ability. I know that the KS2 lights, or the light versions of the Iceriver models, never got the Wi-Fi to work, or there was never a firmware update for those. So it looks like the AE0 has Wi-Fi for this, so I can connect this with Wi-Fi now. That's awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that off camera. I don't need to join my Wi-Fi right now. But now, let's go ahead and talk about the risks while this thing is just going to start ramping up here. My Red Panda score, maybe I'll give it a better name later on once I figure out something. So I'm going to involve just everything here. And so this is just going to help you guys, understand just some information regarding, mining ALEO and, the risk involved in buying this miner, okay? And, if you are thinking about you're going to get your money back, you could or you couldn't. Based on a lot of history, it just depends. But I'm going to talk through that. So let's talk about the first risk involved here. So the Iceriver AE0 is a very efficient ALEO miner currently, okay? Comparing it to like all the gold shell models, the gold shell models are 5 or 6 times worse efficiency compared to the AE0, okay, as you guys can see. So the AE0 is more efficient, and so in a sense, it's going to stand the test of time, definitely against the gold shells, but it all depends on how much of this hash rate is going to turn on the network. How many of these devices are going to come on the network and, for mining ALEO? So that's really dependent, right? We just don't know how many of these devices are going to come on. And going back to this, right? So since Iceriver has released, these models, the AE1 Lite and the AE0, the AE1 Lite does 300 mega hash at 500 watts. Okay, same efficiency. So it's just like a little bit bigger. But of course, we all know the elephant in the room is going to be Bitmain, right? Is Bitmain going to release their big boy ALEO miner? And so far, we haven't heard anything regarding their if they're going to come out with a model. They did talk about that they were going to make an ALEO ASIC. So I'm assuming that is coming. And I've noticed that we've had a pretty big jump in hash rate. So whether or not these are all gold shells or, Iceriver is pre-mining on them, before they ship them out. I mean, mine kind of looks pre-mined. It's a bit scratched up. So yeah, like all this type of thing, a lot of things involved. Don't quote me on it, but it's just uncanny on how, price appreciation. When the Iceriver AE1 Lite was announced, ALEO's price went up. Okay, so here's another risk involved. Right now, it's 24 cents. And before, when it was GPU mineable, okay, when this coin was predominantly GPU mineable in the beginning, it was like $6 or $5. But look what's happened, right? Since then, over the past half year, ALEO's price has gone pretty much straight down. Well, I mean, like, I'd say altcoins in general have gone down. So depending on how you look at it, okay? Where we are in the market right now, whether or not we're just on the precipice of the bull run and altcoin season is going to come about this year, next year, maybe never, who knows? That's one of the risks you got to understand. So now, currently, the profitability of this thing is $9.47 a day at 10-cent kilowatt hour, that is. Let's just say residential miners here. At 15 cents, it's going to be $9.13. So it looks good now, but just understand, right? And this is a big if. We just don't know how much hash rate is going to keep rising and if ALEO's price is going to maybe continue to go up or not, right? We don't know. This is one of the variables and the risk that is involved with, ASIC mining, especially with an altcoin like ALEO, which only has $89.74 million market cap, which is pretty low, and the total daily emissions for ALEO right now, like for everyone that's mining it, they're all getting the piece of the pie of about $80,243 a day emission. Or in terms of the yield, it's going to be 322,262 ALEO a day emission. So this could obviously change. If the price of ALEO goes up, then, you know, the emission is going to go higher. If the price of ALEO is going to go down, then this is obviously going to go down. So just understand, like even going back, you know, the past 3 months here, this AE0 back in February, it was supposed to make like $40 a day. And then the next month, right, lo and behold, 1 month later, it's at $20 a day. Now, another month later, it's at $7 a day, okay? Or $8 or $9 a day now. So you can see the drop in profitability of this thing. I mean, it makes sense, right? The hash rate is also rising considerably. And then the price of ALEO is, you know, I mean, it has gone up a little bit, but is it going to continue? Is it going to sustain all the ALEO miners that are going to be coming out, right? Gold Shell has a lot of these. And then, of course, Iceriver. They're shipping these all out now. So how much more of the hash rate is going to be coming out of these? How many people are going to be buying these, right? And that's another thing to consider, right? Another risk involved is how many of these Iceriver or even the gold shells. I hope nobody's buying these gold shells. I mean, nobody's really buying any of these because it's really risky. And we've seen a lot of this happen in the past with other coins. Granted, and I got to give this a fair shake, okay? I got to give both sides of the coin here. Is the, you know, the market cap for altcoins, it was good maybe a couple months ago, like almost $2 trillion, and altcoins were generally doing great. I mean, mainly meme coins, but now we're at $1 trillion market cap for altcoins. So we've seen a pretty big downtrend in altcoins. Are we now primed for like an altcoin season or a positive run up for altcoins, especially if Bitcoin is going to start going up? I don't know. We've seen Bitcoin going up here a little bit over the past, I don't know, 7 days here from 85 to 93K. So is there going to be any volume and liquidity flowing into the altcoins if Bitcoin continues to go higher? I don't know, right? These are all things that you have to consider. For anyone that's going to be getting into these miners, timing is pretty much everything, right? Depending on where we are in the cycle right now, where we are pretty high, where Bitcoin is, right? It's getting to that like toppy feeling, but will altcoins come back into play? Will Bitcoin dominance start going back down, right? Bitcoin dominance right now, I think is at 62 or 64%. It's at 61%. It's pretty high, right? And so when bull runs come, generally that means altcoins will start gaining dominance, okay, against Bitcoin. And then that means altcoins, or for whichever altcoin that you're mining, a lot of them can do pretty well. And so profitability comes back into play, and who knows, then this thing could make, you know, a bunch of money a day. But then again, it all depends on how many of these things are going to be coming online onto you know, the ALEO network. Okay, guys, let's finalize the hash rate here. Okay, wow, looks like I'm getting 78.9 hash rate, mega hash, 1.5 minutes, past 1.5 minutes. Average is 71.1. So maybe looks like I'm getting above average here in hash rate for this AE0. I mean, we'll see how long that goes. But guys, just comment down below for a 3-day hash rate of this AE0, just your thoughts, and I'll choose the winner in about 24 hours. So again, thank you to Helium Deploy for sending me this AE0 here. If you guys are interested, after listening to all the risks involved, let's go back out and I'll give you guys my Red Panda score. Okay, so, this thing is heating up. Oh, it's getting hot. Oh yeah, this thing is cooking. 143 Fahrenheit. Okay, that's in Fahrenheit. And for my non-American friends, it's about 63 degrees Celsius. It's really not that bad. Most people put 120 mil fans on top of it. There's a USB right on the back, so people do it that way to cool it down. Now, if you do that, there is probably going to be that target temperature issue where if you do that and it gets cooler, it may drop in hash rate. I'll test that out in another video. If anyone cares, let me know down below. But yeah, guys, let me give it the Red Panda score based on the risks for anyone that's thinking about buying this. I'm going to give it a score of about 90 for being very, very high risk. The reason why I didn't give it 100, all right, being the most highest risk, meaning like I really really don't recommend buying it because of that 10% of what if ALEO just pumps and we are on the precipice of the bull run. But generally, personally, am I going to buy these for mining? No, I'm not going to do that. Should you? Maybe you have free power. Maybe you have solar. Then maybe my Red Panda score could come down to like 80. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about the AE0 and if there's anything you guys want me to test on this thing. You know what? I'm going to bring you up to the power. Okay, the power of this thing is 110 watts now at the wall. Okay, 110, 111 is fluctuating. I'm at 111 volt. Okay, so there you guys go. All right, let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out.